is not just an emotion. It's a biological imperative, deeply rooted in the limbic brain, which governs our emotions, our connections, and our attachment. So I recently came across the book, A General Theory About Love. And I want to share this with you because I think the book is incredible. So in the book, the authors argue that human beings are neurologically wired for emotional bonding. And our relationships literally shape our brains. Let's talk about the 5 key concepts in the book. The first one is that the brain evolved in 3 different layers. The first one is the reptilian brain, right? It governs basic survival needs, like fight and flight. Then the second one is the limbic brain. Like we already said, it governs emotions, bonding, and attachment. And then the third one is the neocortex. And that one handles logic, language, and reasoning. Now, the insight here is that most emotional and relational dynamics are limbic, not rational. You cannot think your way into love and healing. And that brings me to number 2, the second key concept, limbic resonance. We are emotionally co-regulating beings. Our nervous systems sync with those we are close to. And love is limbic resonance. Our emotional systems become attuned to each other, like a tuning fork. That brings me to number 3, limbic regulation. Stable relationships regulate emotional states. A healthy attachment can calm anxiety, balance moods, and support emotional resilience. Relationships are emotional regulators, not just emotional preferences. That brings us to number 4, limbic revision. The brain can be rewired through healthy, consistent, and loving relationships. Change happens not just through insight, but through emotionally corrective experiences, repeated over and over again. And then let's talk about number 5, the limits of logic in love. We often expect logic to resolve emotional issues, but the neocortex cannot override the limbic system. You cannot, let me say it again, you cannot reason your way out of emotional pain. Healing happens through felt safety, emotional attunement, and connection. Now, the book also talks about childhood development and attachment. Most of us already know that early attachment shapes our understanding of relating. It's basically our emotional blueprint. If love was absent, chaotic, or conditional, the limbic system wires for survival, not safety. And yes, this blueprint plays out in adult relationships, and mostly unconscious, right? Many of us become conscious of it, but it's all great and jolly to understand something, right? You understand it, but that doesn't mean that it's embodied, right? Embodiment needs the limbic system to be on board. Now, what does the book say about healing? Real healing requires limbic regulation, limbic revision. And that means being in a relationship where you're seen, held, and emotionally met. Therapy doesn't just work through insight, but through the therapist's consistent, attuned presence. So healing equals safety plus resonance plus repetition. And to sum this all up, love is not a feeling. It's a neural process. Connection isn't optional. It's how we become who we are. You don't heal by understanding what happened. You heal by experiencing what should have